I think it felt better, obviously. Well, for me, being out on the perimeter a little bit more and lets Kamilla work. I mean, she's super dominant, and I think coaches emphasize us like we know that we can be the best front court in this league. So just trying to do as best as we can. I think in this off season we got the shooters that we needed, and as you can see tonight, we had some great shooters out there, which spaces out for both of us. So I think we're in a great direction, but it's pretty early.
I agree with Angel.
Jason, players first, please.
Angel, how was it playing with the tape or the wrap or exactly what it was on your shooting hand tonight?
I've been doing it since the end of my rival, so it's been fine.
And was it a sprain or what was the second injury in Unrivaled?
Just a sprain.
Okay.
Roberta, players first, please.
Kamilla, you're definitely gonna play with this preseason team eventually. What did you like? What did you see from them that you liked?
I think the younger girls did a great job. It's an amazing opportunity for them, and they came out here and showed everybody what they were capable of doing. I'm super proud of all of them.
Brian,
For Angel and Kamilla, I just want to get your thoughts on just playing with Snoop for the first game.
Yeah, it's been great, obviously, to have her back. She's a great vet. She sees things and does things that may not also come up on the stat sheet, but obviously, she drops dimes and you have to just be ready for her passes. But she's been a great leader. I think coming from last year into this year, it's just been a great transition of having that as rookies from last year to now. So I love Sloot. I know everybody's happy to have her back, and she's made, my life easier, and I'm sure Kamilla's as well.
back left for players.
Hi, Angel. How did it feel playing back in Baton Rouge since your graduation?
I wasn't able to walk across the stage, sadly, so I haven't been back since before the draft. So it was happy to be back here, seeing all the familiar faces, just being able to see where I was able to build a legacy here, and just being able to be loved and supported from away from home.
We'll go back to Jason, players still on there, please.
Angel, was there a moment tonight where the emotions surprised you, where it got to you in a way you weren't expecting?
No, not really. I think they were chanting at the end. They thought I was going back in, but I wasn't. So yeah, I think it was just a great support coming out. Obviously, you never know. You never know how it's going to be coming back and how people will show up. Obviously, because she's out of season. But as you can see, like everybody came out and supported both teams, and I'm just happy to see where women's basketball is going.
We'll go back to Julia for players.
Kamilla, for yourself, it seemed like you were kind of getting in motion a little bit more, a lot of cuts through the paint. How do you feel like that maybe opens up or changes the way that you can get different looks around the basket?
Wait, sorry, what did you say again?
It seemed like, and maybe I'm just reading this wrong, but it seemed like in this offense you're getting a lot more looks where you're kind of like cutting across or through the paint. Is that a priority for you right now?
Yeah, just try to play all around and do different stuffs. I think our offense is working really well for me and for everybody else, and I'm getting more looks.
Any more questions for players? We'll go Carly Bell and then Steven on Zoom. Last two questions. Oh, yeah. Carly Bell, then Steven on Zoom, then we'll get back in person.
Hi, Angel. When I spoke to your teammates this week, they said the one thing that they saw in you is that you're playing with more patience offensively. Is that something that you really wanted to focus on and to take your time in finding your shots, whether that be inside or outside?
Yeah, I worked on that a lot in the off season. Just being able to stay poised. I mean, I know I can get the rebound, but just being able to take my time around the basket and just using that to my advantage. I think this off season was just being able to find my touch around the basket and just finishing through contact. Being able to have great coaches that really believe in me and trust in me is really helpful too. So I think I'm in a really good position, and it just gets better.
And then Kamilla, what we've just seen out of you at the end of this season, at the end of last season, and then in this preseason game, is just a lot more confidence offensively. Is that something? I know we spoke about it at training camp, but now getting game action, do you feel like you've gotten and can play and are playing with a lot more confidence offensively out on the court?
Yeah, like I told you before, I feel like the offseason have helped me a lot to build my confidence. So I think it's starting to translate into the games.
Thank you.
Steven, please unmute. Players only.
Hey, I got a quick question for both Angel and Kamilla. So, You all saw a lot of activity from your guards, whether navigating screens or just generally guarding the ball on the perimeter. What did you see, and how did you kind of feel you all performed in the half court defensively in this one?
Yeah, I think we scored 32 points off their turnovers, which is a good start for us. The coaches have emphasized on just being able to have a lot of ball pressure, and also like just for me, like being able to guard in the perimeter in case my guard gets caught up on a screen. I think we did a good job of that tonight. So I think it just makes our job a lot easier when we have good guards that can really get over screens and fight through screens and apply a lot of pressure.
I agree.
We'll go back in person, back row on your left.
Angel right in front of you here. What did you see from Haley in the second half?
Yeah, I mean confidence, being able to come out and just see her thrive. I'm just super happy for her. Her confidence has gone through the roof, and just being able to see the player she is now and continuing to grow into. So I'm really proud of Haley, and I know she's just going to continue to get better every day.
Thank you, players. Go to coach.